Also got some quick cut. Hey everyone, it's Sarah. Today I'm going to be sharing a clean eating vegan grocery haul with you. I went to Trader Joe's to get all of my produce, and then I picked up a few like packaged goods at Safeway. Gonna go ahead and start with the packaged stuff I got at Safeway. I didn't get too much, but I got 4 cans of beans from the Organics brand. So if you bought 4 cans, they were 89 cents a piece, which I thought was good for organic beans. So I got 2 organic pinto beans, got some red kidney beans. I honestly don't think I've ever cooked with these before, so we'll see what I do with those. And then I got a can of these organic chili beans that come in a sauce, so they're like sort of Mexican flavored. Excited to use these. I typically like to cook my beans from dry because then you can control the sodium, and they're also much cheaper that way, but it's just nice to have these as a backup on days when you haven't really planned your meal and you didn't think to soak any beans. I got some water chestnuts. So in my last video, I shared a recipe for Kung Pao chickpeas, and I added water chestnuts, so I just like to have those. Got some organic diced tomatoes in tomato juice. I pretty much just use canned tomatoes in like chilies or soups and stews. Just nice to have those around. And then I use a lot of pineapple chunks or slices in curries, stir fries, also in pineapple fried rice. I really like them. Then I also got a huge bag of basmati rice. Typically I get it in like smaller bags from Trader Joe's, but I figured like since I've been eating so much rice lately, I would just go ahead and get the 5-pound bag. I love basmati rice, the white kind in particular. I know brown rice is like a little bit better for you, but I figure like either way, rice is great for you. So also got some super firm tofu. This is the organic sprouted kind. This is one of my favorite kinds of tofu because it is, as the title suggests, super firm, and I don't really like mushy or like medium firm tofu. This is really good to make like tofu steaks or cutlets, or if you ever want to bread your tofu, use this kind because it's not going to make everything soggy. Moving on to Trader Joe's. Everything is produce, I think, except for these two. So I got some more Island soyaki. I love this stuff. I use teriyaki like pretty much every day. It's just nice to throw onto your vegetables. I would like to actually make my own sauce in bulk, but for now, this is easy. I also got some quick cook steel cut oats. These are really nice. I featured these also in my previous video, which was like a starch solution meal plan. These cook in 8 minutes, and the like regular steel cut oats, I think it takes like 15 minutes. So got a bag of lemons. The one drawback to Trader Joe's is that everything is pretty heavily packaged, but what can you do? So I got some lemons, just nice to have those to add into water or to season like salads with. I got some organic arugula. I haven't had arugula in a long time, but it's really nice if you haven't tried it before. It just has a nice peppery, very like strong flavor to it. It's really good with like lemon, and I might like a quinoa arugula salad with some roasted veggies as well. I will show you guys if I do. Got some celery hearts. I like putting those in stir fries, eating it raw with a little bit of peanut butter, or in stews. Just a good flavor base. Romaine, you guys know, use this all the time to wrap up my potato fries. Got 2 bags of green beans. This is probably one of my favorite green vegetables to eat. This and asparagus, just really easy to blanch them for a couple of minutes or to steam them. I don't have a microwave, but this bag is technically microwavable. These are just so insanely good for you, and they taste amazing. I like to cook them just slightly so they still have a little bit of crunch to them. I got some more organic broccoli slaw. I tried this on the suggestion of like someone who commented on one of my videos. I really liked it. It's good raw and also just like slightly steamed as well. If you want to throw a handful into like a stir fry to add some extra variety, really good. I also got a bag of organic carrots. I like eating raw carrots, and I also like adding them into my smoothies. On the subject of smoothies, I haven't been having very many of them at all because I don't know, I just feel like I'm enjoying eating more starches like potatoes and rice than a bunch of fruit. I'm typically just eating fruit as a snack, but occasionally I'll throw in a smoothie like after a workout. It's nice to get hydrated. I just got some more bananas because I always like to have some ripening on my table. Then some avocados. I actually haven't had avocados in weeks and weeks, which is very weird because I'm used to having them every day, but I just haven't really been missing them, and they're kind of expensive. So also got some zucchini. I've been eating a lot of this in stir fries and then also raw in zucchini noodles. Then I got some 3-grain tempeh. This has soy, rice, barley, and millet. This stuff is pretty good and it's really inexpensive. I think it's like $2. I also grabbed 2 just yellow onions to have around. I've also actually been incorporating a lot of frozen vegetables into my meals because they're just so inexpensive and they're just really convenient to have. You don't need to worry about them going bad, and you can have a variety of different vegetables in your freezer at the same time and just use like a handful of each in a stir fry. Just really easy. So I got some more broccoli florets. I'm trying these Belgian Brussels sprouts. I honestly am not the biggest fan of Brussels sprouts, but I know that they're very, very good for you. So we're gonna give that a try. I got some shelled edamame. I love tossing these into stir fries and salads. Have a lot of protein and healthy fats in them. Some French green beans. The French ones are my favorite. They were out of just the regular, like, multicolored peppers that I bought last time. So I'm trying these fire roasted peppers and onions. And then I always have some frozen corn on hand. This is just the white corn. Last time I got the fire roasted corn, which is really, really good. I made tacos out of that, and it's just a nice smoky flavor. So tons of frozen vegetables. So I would definitely recommend frozen veggies if you're trying to eat healthy on a budget, because they are very inexpensive, and then you don't have to worry so much about waste or things going bad. This is a pretty accurate representation of what my grocery hauls look like on a weekly basis, but I basically just buy a ton of vegetables, whatever's on sale, lots of green things. You want to be getting all of your micronutrients in. Like half of my plate, for the most part, is always vegetables, and then the other half is carbs, 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 like rice, potatoes. That concludes my haul. Hope that you all enjoyed it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.